thank you for all of that. That was amazing. And yes, we have a couple of hands that have come up. So with that, Bruce, if you'd go ahead and unmute yourself, we'd love to have you ask your question for Will.
Yes, thank you. And thank you, Will, for sacrificing and to continual understanding the earth and the universe around you for all these years. It's quite a operation to keep understanding and wisdom forefront in your life. And congratulations on that. There are very few people who do that. My question is, I wonder, I actually was brought up near you when you say Concord, Massachusetts, and I was in Somerset, Massachusetts, not too far from you, and about the same age. But it seems like you diverted your life into, at some point, in Eastern thought, and traveled the roads, and in that avenue to find a very lyrical and pastoral life, especially through Zen. And I myself went to the universities nearby where you were, and I was fortunate enough to have a mentor who studied Western philosophy. And so my route to understanding and wisdom came through Western philosophy and understanding. And although it lacks the lyrical and pastoral love that one gets from the Eastern world, I think that I have come to a certain wisdom through a Western thought. And it's more scientific and more analytical and sometimes harsh. But my question is, I don't understand why more people haven't found truth through reason and logic, and to be able to stay fast to the some of the early philosophers in the West, which were mingling with the East somewhat, but in the Greeks, and to be able to find truth and logic and everything about food, what we talk in this conference especially, is about scientific thought, which was brought by Aristotle and some of his followers. And we so have to, many people like yourself have to divert. And I studied in the Tao Temple for a number of years, but much later in life. But why is it that we have to get away from logic and reason in order to for you to find truth and in a meditative life? Whereas even though it's not as pastoral, truth is truth. And I do think one last thing. I do think through proof, through understanding, through reason, we can find all the things that you said.
Yeah, that's really good. Thanks, Bruce. That's a great question. And I love that. The thing is, of course, is that we have these two capacities within us. We have the capacity for intuition, sort of non-rational or trans-rational knowing, and we have the capacity for rational thought as well. And I think they're both extremely valuable, and they support each other. They should support each other. The problem, of course, is that we human beings are not rational. I mean, if we're not really, we're raised in a society that's not rational, and we're not taught to be rational or reasonable. If we were really rational and reasonable, everybody would already be vegan. I mean, it's completely such an obvious thing. And so on every level, so in many ways we're tribal. We want to get along. We want to conform. We want to be like other people around us. That's probably the main driving. And we and we want to follow the leader, whoever the leader is. And then we're living in a society, of course, where science has been captured in many ways by money. And so we have now, and the media has been captured by money, and education has been captured also. So everything's been corrupted. So I think we can, either way will get us there. Either if you have a piercing intellect and brilliant analytical abilities and rationality, you'll get there. you can get there. The other way, I think, is meditation, where we just let go of the programming and have a direct experience of transrational knowing, where we see the infinite beauty and oneness of life, and then we get it on that level. I think either one will work. The East and the West should complement each other, and rationality and intuition should complement each other and support each other. But animal agriculture attacks both. Animal agriculture attacks rationality. It subverts rationality. It creates a complete absurdity of science. I mean, science degenerates into complete nonsense like we see today. And we see, and it obviously attacks spirituality. It attacks the sacred feminine. It creates non-intelligence, confusion, chaos, and misery. And that's what it thrives on. It's completely anti-rational, completely anti-logical, anti-spiritual. Animal agriculture is the epitome of what is demonic, because it's completely contrary to the Tao, as you say. So I think it's good to see that. And the West has been a little bit more influenced by animal agriculture than the East. And so that's why it's a little bit, but I think both have been hit hard by animal agriculture, and we're trying to dig our way out from under that right now. And we can use all of these, whatever traditions and capacities we have can help us. But that's a great question. Thanks. Okay, I'll take another one.